I am Alina and this is Alina Fußball, and this section is just dedicated to the process of learning German. In today's chapter 2, we will concentrate on Personalpronomen und Konjugationen. For starters, we will concentrate on the singular. That is to say that we will concentrate on the pronouns that talk about one person. In this case, I have here some examples with pictures. In orange, you find the personal pronoun. Next to it, you find the verb and then a word that talks about the person. So let's begin focusing on the pronunciation of the different personal pronouns. I'm going to read the complete sentence. Ich bin Alina. Du bist genial. Remember that. Du bist genial. Now, this word es, notice that we have an object here. We don't have people in this picture, only an object. So when we have objects, we use es. Es ist ein Stadion. Es ist ein Stadion. Now, notice that we have a football player, a female football player, and a male football player. So the personal pronoun for the girl is sie. Sie ist Fußballspielerin. Sie ist Fußballspielerin. Now, the personal pronoun for the male football player is er. Er ist Fußballspieler. Er ist Fußballspieler. Notice that we have 5 keywords here, 5. So you can use your hand, maybe if you are skilled in the kinesthetic learning style, you can use your hand to remember those keywords. Ich, du, es, sie, Ich, du, es, sie, Now we will have a look at the personal pronouns in plural. So in this case, notice that we have 4 examples. So we have a group of people here, and wir includes me and you and the people around me that are connected to me in a group. We pronounce it wir. Remember that the W, you can check the pronunciation in the video, in the previous video that I made. W in German is V. So we say wir. Wir sind Frauen-Fußball-Fans. Now, notice the pointing finger. It refers to you, a group of people in front of me. Maybe you are there with your significant other, with your friends, I don't know. You are there on the other side of the screen with a group of people. Ihr seid genial. Now, notice that we have sie repeated 2 times, but notice that the description, the word that in this case kind of describes the pronoun, finishes in a different way. This is a profession. This word that we have here describes a profession. In the picture that I'm showing you here, we have women, and notice the ending of the word. So sie sind Fußballspielerinnen. And here we have men. For both genders we use sie. Sie sind Fußballspieler. No matter the gender in plural, when we refer to a third party, we use sie. And you may be asking there but for a woman in singular we use sie. So how do we differentiate? We're talking about a group of men, a group of women, a group of men and women, or just a woman? Well, very simple. Because of the verb. Notice that here we have sie ist. Instead, in plural, we have sie sind. So that indicates the singular and the plural. As the next step in this video, we will have a look at the Konjugation, the conjugation of the verb sein, that, in English is the verb to be. In order to do that, you can have a look at this website. In this box, you simply type the verb that you need to explore. You push enter, and notice that it shows you the conjugation of that verb in the different tenses. There are many here. Don't get overwhelmed by all of this information. And a recommendation here: if you are not used to learn languages, and this is the first language that you are starting to learn, do not memorize all of these things. No, don't do it. That's a big mistake, because so you're just starting. So what you have to do is use this dictionary, not to have a look at everything there, or at least this chart here, and memorize. Well, some people do it, but my recommendation is that you use the dictionary just to check or corroborate what you have already done. If you are doing a writing exercise in which you need to conjugate verbs, then you can check this website. Additionally, this website, this dictionary, this conjugator shows you the Aussprache, the pronunciation of the verb.
Ich bin. Du bist. Ist. Wir sind. Ihr seid. Sie sind.
Now that we have checked that part, we can go back to this slide in which I have the personal pronomen in singular. So this is a pretty simple and short exercise in order to start practicing not only the personal pronoun but the conjugation of the verbs, including some vocabulary, remember, connected to a word of football. And notice that this is a pretty repetitive exercise. The intention of this is to help those that by repetition incorporate or assimilate the structure of a language. So if you find this repetition boring, maybe your ability here, your learning style is not that connected to the linguistic learning style, but to something different. So if you find this boring or maybe waste of time, so we say that sometimes, so don't worry. So we can find a different strategy, or you can find a different strategy in order to incorporate here the personal pronouns and the conjugation. But anyways, so let's get started with this example. Ich bin Alena. Ich bin 39 Jahre alt. Ich bin Videoschneiderin, aber ich kann auch sagen, dass ich YouTuberin bin, aber ich bin introvertiert und ich komme aus Kolumbien. Talked about my name, my age, my profession, description of myself, and my birthplace. Now let's focus on the Personalpronomen für Frauen, für Mädchen. So in this case, we have the great goalkeeper Stina Johannes. Sie ist Stina Johannes, sie ist 24 Jahre alt. Sie ist Deuterin, sie ist professionell und sie kommt aus Hannover. Yeah, I didn't know that she was born in Hanover. So I thought that she was born in Frankfurt, but yeah, for me this was a surprise. So maybe in the near future I make a player profile about Stina Johannes. In contrast, let's focus on a man. Maybe some of you already know him. Ist Tommy Stroth, ist 35 Jahre alt, ist Fußballtrainer, ist sehr groß und kommt aus Nordhorn. Simply, we change the Personalpronomen. Yeah? So, pretty simple, right? Now, what about you? This is your time for doing your homework. So notice that we here have the conjugation du bist, bist, and at the end we have kommst. Here notice that I'm indicating you what you need to put there. So Name, Alter, the Alter, remember we talk about this, yeah, Beruf, Video Schneiderin, Deuterin, Fußballtrainer, Beschreibung, there we talk about this, introvertiert, professionell, groß, and with the word Geburtsort we talk about Nordhorn, Hannover, Kolumbien. So in any case, write in the comments your homework so we check how well you perform using the personal pronouns and the conjugations of the verb sein. Stay tuned because in the next video we will continue with the personal pronouns but in plural and the conjugation in plural, and we will include other verbs. We will expand our vocabulary. Share this video with your community, give us a like, subscribe to the channel, activate all notifications by clicking on the bell, and see you in the next video.